The earth is a precious thing because of man. It's warming. Earth's temperature has risen half a degree higher. So obviously the world will soon be a ball of fire. Our whole world will be a burning ball of fire. Polar bears drown as the seas get higher. As it burns, burns, burns. The earth on fire, a ball of fire. The taste of fame is sweet. Without this gig, who'd listen to me? So change your ways, every man and child. Oh, before the fire goes wild, our whole world will be a burning ball of fire. Polar bears drown as the seas get higher. As it burns, burns, burns. The earth on fire, a ball of fire. Our whole world will be a burning ball of fire. Polar bears drown as the seas get higher. As it burns, burns, burns. The earth on fire, a ball of fire. As it burns, burns, burns. The world on fire, all of fire. A ball of fire, a ball of fire.
Friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, welcome to another educational episode of the Texas Conservative Channel, where I make it my own personal business to point out the flaws and the failures and the fuck-ups and the stupid statements of the Democrat Party, the stupid positions, the progressives and the green beans. I talk about the progressives. I talk about the anti-war activists. I talk about the Second Amendment violators. And I talk about the green beans, the environmentalists, the people that believe animals have souls, the people that believe grasshoppers have rights. They want to save the birds and the snails for everybody. They think we owe it to each other. They think we owe it to the animals. And I talk about them. Al Gore is one of them. Al Gore believes the world is a burning ball of fire. And what an idiot, what a stupid ass he is. You know, folks, if you analyze it right, and if you take time to listen, and if you take time to learn, you will learn that if you took away all of the man-made fossil fuels, if you took away all the factories, all the cars, all of the aerosol cans, if you took that all away, do you know what you have? Before I answer that question out there, friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, there are people that would say you'd have a cleaner environment. You know, how naive are they? No, you would have just as polluted of an environment. You see, there's these things called volcanoes. As much as the green beans like to talk about the earth, they forget about volcanoes. You know, and volcanoes ain't been here the past 100 years. You know, they ain't been here the past 300 years. They ain't been here the past 400 years. Volcanoes didn't get discovered, after cars were invented. Volcanoes didn't get discovered after fossil fuels started getting used. No, they've been here since before Christopher Columbus. Way, way, way back in the day. Way, way, way back in the day, volcanoes have been around since the beginning of time. God put volcanoes here. And the shit that comes out of volcanoes isn't nice. It's not something that you'd want to run up and take a whiff out of. You wouldn't want to breathe it. It's got this stuff called gas. It's natural gas, comes out of the earth, goes into the earth, goes into the air, fumigates the air, causes a toxic cloud. And you know what? When they found out that there's these things called volcanoes, they also found out there's more than one. There's hundreds of them surrounded throughout the globe, and they're all emitting gases. They're all emitting fumes. You know, you could gather all the cars in the world and pump their tailpipes till hell freezes over, and it still wouldn't be as much fumes as what the volcanoes have produced, a natural occurrence. You know, the environment, the ozone layer, and the depletion of it is a natural occurrence. And of course, people like Al Gore don't believe it. People that believe grasshoppers have souls don't believe this. Of course, people that think grasshoppers and bugs and whales and snails should be able to sue you, the patriotic American, in court. You know, that's what's going on. That these liberals that think animals have rights, you know, the green banners, the people that don't want us cutting down logs, they don't give a damn. The people like Barack Obama, you know, there's been Al Gore, Michael Moore. These people believe that they're for the poor. But yet, if poor people make their living off of logging and off of wood mills, oh, by God, you got to stop that. So they're not very much for the poor. The Democrats cannot even meet their own standards. They cannot back up what they say. And here on the Texas Conservative Channel, to no in between time and in the meantime, I'm going to point out every flaw. I'm going to point out every screw up. The only way a screw up is going to get past me is at nighttime when I sleep. The only way that the Democrats are going to get me to stop talking about them is to get it to where I don't have a job, so that I can't pay my electric bill, so that I can't get on the internet, so that I cannot point out the truth about them. And this is what they want to stop, people. Al Gore, who believes the earth's a ball of fire, wants to mess up your life. He wants to get in your drawers. He wants to get in your business. He wants to get up in your life. He wants to know what's going on in your life. Don't let him. Don't let this walking tree ruin your life. You know, Al Gore, after he lost the election, swole up to 350 pounds. You know, his narcissism just got to him. And there's no question that he knows, as do all the people within the Democrat Party, within that apparatus that's trying to destroy America. He knows that he's not going to be able to leave the stones unchecked. He knows that Democrat Party bullshit will get challenged, and I will be relentless in that task. I will be merciless on the Democrat Party, and there will be no stone unturned. I'm not going to let their lies go by. Or do you hear me, Democrats? Do you hear me, people that like Democrats? I'm not going to let their bull crap. I'm not going to let their jealousy. I'm not going to let their coveted nature go unchecked. I'm not going to let their lies about the environment go unchecked. I'm not going to let their ridiculous view of national security go unchallenged. It's all going to be pointed out here. It's all going to be pointed out here right on www.youtube.com/JVBJASPERTX, where I'm just a click away. The truth is just a click away. You can listen to Al Gore and his green things. You can listen to their lies. You can be manipulated. You can be brainwashed. Or you can come here where I generously give you the truth in Texas conservative fashion. And there's no question that's why they envy me. That's why they're mad at me. They want me to buy into their bandwagon bullshit, but I can't do it. Folks, and you can't either. And you won't, as long as you keep coming back to the Texas Conservative Channel, where I do this for you. Folks, I research this information, and I bring you this message just for you. And we'll see you on the next episode.